Good morning, students. I hope you all are happy and healthy at home. Be safe and stay blessed. So, today, let me tell you an interesting story about a girl named Amrita. As you can see here, the story of Amrita, class 4, which is from your EVS textbook NCERT, and the name of your textbook is Looking Around, and the name of the story is Story of Amrita. Now in this slide you can see that there are two icons. One is green colored tree and there is one person who is just taking care of the plants. So you can easily correlate these two pictures with the heading, with the name of the lesson, right? So let us see what is given in this picture, okay, in this story. So before going to this story, you people just make up your mind, think that what can be in this story of Amrita. As the name suggests, that of course it's the name of a girl, so it must be about a girl's story, what Amrita is doing in this story or in this picture, right? So you can see the next slide here. Here is a map of Rajasthan. So what is the correlation? Yes, Amrita is a girl who stays in the state of Rajasthan. Okay, and you know that Rajasthan is very much famous for the beautiful desert. Yes, there is a pink city. Yes, Jaipur. But besides that, Amrita, who is from Rajasthan but from the Jodhpur city. Yes, here you can see that here is Jodhpur. Okay, this is the Jodhpur, and in Jodhpur she lived in a village named Khejari. Here is the district map of Jodhpur, and in that Jodhpur there is a village which is Khejardli village, right? So what is this Khejardli village? As the name suggests, Khejardli village, it is because of the tree found, very much a very famous tree named Khejri. Khejuri tree is commonly found in desert area. You can see in this picture that Khejuri tree, it has a broad trunk, thick trunk, long elevated leaves, and this Khejuri tree is very useful from its roots, bark, leaves and fruits which is called beans. It is very useful in the life of the people of Khejuri village. So you can see here that next picture is its bark which is used for its medicine. People cook and eat its fruit, that is beans. Yes, this beans is also been cooked for the making curries and for other items. And you can see here that animals in this area, they eat the leaves of the khejri tree. And which animal is famous? Yes, you're absolutely right. Camel, the ship of the desert. So let us come to the story of Amrita. Yes, this is a true story from long ago, almost 300 years ago, in a village called Khejari. Okay, Khejardli is a name of a village where Amrita is from that village, Khejardli village. Khejardli village is near Jodhpur in Rajasthan. The village got its name because of the many Khejardli trees that grew there. The people of this village took great care of the plants, trees, and animals. Goats and deers, hares and peacocks, they roamed fearlessly there. The people of the village remembered what their elders used to tell them. They used to say, अगर पेड़ हैं तो हम हैं. Plants and animals can survive without us, but we cannot survive without them. So, Amrita is also from that village. Bringing her brought up is in that village where which is surrounded with the lush green forest, and people they used to give lot of protection to the trees. And you know who are Amrita's friends? Let's see. Amrita would get up early in the morning and greet her friends. Who are her friends? Trees. These trees are the Amrita's best friend. She would choose a special tree for the day. She would put her arms around the tree trunk and whisper to the tree, "Friend, you are strong and beautiful. You care for us. Thank you, tree. I love you very much. Give your strength to me also." So, like Amrita, the other children also had their special trees. They would play for hours in the shade of the trees. So, in this Khejardli village, animals and birds who roam freely without any fear, and friends also, they used to live with Amrita. But now, trees they are in danger. Time went by. Amrita was now grown up. One day, she went to greet her trees. She saw that there were some strangers in her village. They had axes. You can see in this picture this axe. Yes, it is an instrument used by the woodcutters or hunters, to cut the tree. This is called an axe, and the plural of the axe is axes. Yes. So, what happened? When hunters and the woodcutters, those strange persons, have come to the village, they said that king ordered us to cut the tree. The wood was needed for building the king's palace. Amrita was shocked. She went to the tree that the men or the woodcutter were about to cut. She put her arms around the tree and hugged it tightly. The men shouted and threatened her, but Amrita did not let go of the tree. The king's men the king's men had to follow his order. They had to cut the tree. On seeing this, Amrita's daughter and hundreds of villagers, old and young, hugged the trees to protect them. Many people, including Amrita and her daughters, died to save the trees. When the king when the king heard of this, he could not believe that the people gave up their lives just to save the trees. He visited the village himself. There, when he saw the people and who lost their life just to save the tree, the king was very shocked. And then onwards, he ordered that nobody will cut the tree. And he not only assumed, but personally, when he saw the people, he just realized that how these village people have respect for trees and animals. Really, this story, gives us such an inspiration, not only to the king, it has become an inspiration for the whole village, for the whole city, and for the whole country also. So, children, as you can see in this story, that how Amrita and his, Amrita's friends, Amrita's village people have sacrificed their life just to save the trees. From there itself, people have decided that, nobody will cut the tree. And they just protect the trees because trees are the essential part of their life. Similarly, like Amrita's story, Amrita's village community who have saved their life, because Amrita is from Rajasthan, in the same way, Chipko movement, you must have heard this word also. Chipko movement was also, as the word suggests, to hug. Chipko means chipak jana, hugging the trees and save the trees. This is also a true story which is from Uttarakhand. Sundar Lal Bahuguna, he is one of the, you can see that he is Sundar Lal Bahuguna. He is one of the famous environmentalist who has who has also sacrificed his life to save the tree. in Uttarakhand. So here you can see that what are the people, village community people. These village community people who is from Rajasthan, who is from Amrita's village, they are called Bishnois. Bishnois, they are from Rajasthan. You can see that they are very much famous in the Rajasthan. And in Rajasthan, that black bug was there. And one famous film actor, he was very much in the news. Yes, you are absolutely right. You can see here, this is a picture of a black bug, and he is a famous film star who was just in Jodhpur court because of the black bug poaching case. He was very much famous there in news. But one of the Bishnoi community who has given who was as an evidence that who saved the life, these people are very much, these people, they have sacrificed their life just to save the plants and have a sympathetic attitude for the animals, care for animals. So this is your question. Actually, you have to find out the complete news about this. It was very much famous in the newspaper. Just try to find out and collect some more information. Okay. Now you see the next picture here is, there are two pictures. One is of the desert and another one is of the lush green forest. First picture is of desert. You can see here the first picture is of desert and the second picture is of lush green forest. So this picture, you can see both the contradiction is there. Suppose if you will get the opportunity, in which place would you like to play? Of course, lush green forest. Why these trees and forests are so important? So I have developed a mnemonic device just to learn this question very carefully. This question may come in your exam in a different ways. Sometimes it asks you, what are the uses of trees? Why trees are so important? You just simply learn only 5F. This 5F will help you to learn the 5 points of this importance and value of trees. Just remember 5F. First is food. First F is food, right? Second F is fodder. Third F is fertilizer. Fourth F is fuel, which you will get from firewood. And the fifth F is furniture. Now see what is the relation. Now in detail we'll study about this. Okay, that what are these 5F. First F, food. Trees in the form of fruits. You get the food from the trees. Fodder. Fodder is a type of grass which animals they used to eat. In poultry farms and in dairy farming, you can see that cows, buffaloes, they use the fodder. Okay. Fertilizers. When trees shed down, when they autumn time season, you can see many leaves are shedding from the trees. They work and they decomposed in the so it just create a fertilizer for the plants. And fourth one is fuel, firewood. Of course, it is also an important part of our life, and from trees we get the furniture also. Hence these 5F helps you and it has a very important role in the life of human beings. So let's recall and rewind the whole chapter. Dash was the most common tree that grew in Amrita's village. Tell me, what was the most important tree? Yes, you are absolutely right. It is Khejadi. Khejadi. And in which village? Khejadli. If it is a name of the tree, it would be Khejadi. And if it is the name of a village, it would be Khejadli. Right? You have to simply put the L there. Now come to the next question. People of Amrita's village are called Yes, people of Amrita's village are called Bishnoi. They are from Bishnoi community. So, you're absolutely right for the second question. Now come to the third question. King ordered that from then on no dash would be cut. What would not be cut? Yes, nobody will cut the tree. So, fourth question, we cannot survive without plants and animals can survive without us, but we cannot survive without plants and animals. You are absolutely right. Plants and animals. So, write these answers very carefully. Read the question again and again. Try to find out what is the question is being asked. And the last is the khejri tree is found mainly in desert area. Absolutely right. In the desert area you can find, because there it can grow easily without much water. So let's come to the next activity. You are absolutely right. Your recapitulation activity has been completed now. So we'll come to the next worksheet, which would be your home assignment. I'll send it and post it to your group also. Your first question is that draw your favorite tree which you find in your locality, in your near vicinity. Name the tree. Where have you seen it? How does it look? Does it have flowers or fruit? What does its leaf look like? And why do you like this? And the next question says that you have to write down 2 slogans related to the importance of plants. And the third question says that you have to prepare a collage. In this collage, what are the traditional dress, musical instruments, folk dance, Rajasthani food, plants and animals of desert, houses in desert and means of transport. All these things you have to make a picture collage, right? I hope it would be clear to you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.